Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Anesunyasha Madangi. I am 22 years old. This is my very first video, so I hope you guys enjoy it and make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and share. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, the name is the same, Anesunyasha Madangi, or just Miss Nesu. You can search it up and you'll find me. So on Instagram, I asked people to ask me questions that they would want to know for my first video. So I got a couple of interesting questions. I'm very excited, very nervous as well. So I hope you guys enjoy it. So start as the basics. How old are you? I am 22 years old. My birthday is on the 2nd of May. Where do you stay? I stay in Waterfalls, Harare, Zimbabwe. Yeah. Okay, I got this question twice. What are your pet peeves? I hate people that wake up in the morning and act as if everyone is already awake. Like, just wake up, do things quietly, and leave. We should all be surprised that you left. Do you understand? Like, no one needs to know that you're leaving, unless if I told you to tell me, or if I need to know. But if I don't, just wake up and go where you're going. I hate people that chew loudly or chew with their mouths open. I don't like that. I don't like that as well. Yeah, I think those are the two main ones. I like peace and quiet. I don't want to be disturbed, not at all. Somebody said, do you like new friends? Yes, I'm very much open to new friends. I don't have a lot of friends, honestly. And I'm open to them as long as they can respect my boundaries, respect my current friends and my partner and my family. Just respect the boundaries that I'm going to set in the friendship. But apart from that, I'm actually open to new friends. A friend of mine asked me, are you there or where? This is an inside joke, but I'm here, Michelle. More seriously, what are 5 things you love about yourself? 5 things. Pretty interesting. I'd say, okay, physical attributes. I'd say I love my eyes. Everyone tells me that I've got really big eyes, but I like them. And I like my teeth. They're a bit crooked, and I like them because, I mean, a lot of people have straight teeth. So that kind of makes me different, and I like that. Non-physical attributes, I would say that why is this making me so nervous? Okay, I love the fact that I'm driven. Yeah, I'm like, once I tell myself I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna make sure that I do it. It doesn't matter like what I have to do till I get there, but I will do it. I also love the fact that I'm loving. Guys, if you're my friend, whatever, partner, family, if I love you, I love you. And I feel like not everyone is nice, not everyone is loving. I might not be the nicest person, but I'm definitely loving. And the 5th thing is that I'm fun. I think I'm fun. Yeah, I like having good times. It doesn't matter what we're doing. It doesn't have to always be like fancy. We don't need to go out or whatever. But as long as like we're together and I'm there and like you're my person or my friend or whatever, we're definitely gonna have fun. So I love the fact that I'm very joyful, I think, except on bad days. So yeah, I'm very joyful. So that's an attribute about myself that I like. The other thing is, what are 5 things that you're grateful for? So I was in university before. I went to China and I decided that the program that I was doing was not the best for me. Well, it felt repetitive. It felt like I was doing things that I'd done before. So it wasn't challenging for me. And I had a very hard time coming to my parents to tell them, guys, I think I want to change my degree. But I'm grateful for the second chance in school, education, all of that. I'm very grateful because, you know, other people might not have been able to take me to school again. And it had only been a year. I had gone there on 100% scholarship. So I can say that, you know, the things that I'd done to make sure that I got to university also allowed me to have the opportunity to go to school again, because had I not gotten the first scholarship, then that means they would have spent so much money on me and then spend so much more for me to start over. So I'm grateful for that. Another thing that I'm grateful for is life. I feel like I feel like I've had so many near death experiences, not by myself, but just certain things could have happened that didn't happen, and those things would have probably like resulted in me losing my life or something like that. So I'm very grateful. I'm grateful for I'm very grateful for life. So that's the second thing. The third thing is that I'm grateful for a loving family. I feel like my family we don't get along. Not all of us get along. Like my mom and I are always like on each other's necks. Like when we're good, we're really good, but we're not, then we're not. Do you understand? But I'm still grateful for a very loving family, because there's nothing that I can say I need this or something happened or whatever that they wouldn't break their backs for me. I love that. So I'm very grateful for that. I've also been in a relationship for a very long time. That's also another thing that I've been grateful for. I mean, relationships are not perfect. I hope you guys are not looking at me thinking, oh, but I heard that. No, I mean, it could happen, but I am grateful because I've come from very toxic, different, abusive relationships in different ways. So I'm grateful to have found a partner that is supportive, that is very excited to also be watching this video today. So yeah, I'm grateful that I found that. And the fifth thing that I'm grateful for is honestly, I have a lot to say, but I don't want to make this long. But another thing that I'm grateful for is my friendships. I have a very small circle of friends. Half of them don't even know each other. They literally don't. But I'm grateful that I have friends that I can go to when I have a real problem. And I'm grateful that I have friends that I can go to when I'm just having a bad day. And then I have friends that I go to when I'm, in a real life crisis. Of course, it's not to say that some of them that I can't go to in a real life crisis are not good enough friends, but it's just that I know what they can offer me in that situation. But I'm grateful that I also have the other people that can help me in a specific crisis. So I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful that I have friends that can literally come to me and be like, bruh, I understand that you're sad and I understand that you're angry, but you fucked up. So as much as I'm going to be with you through this process, you need to know that what you did was wrong. You can't do that again, and you can't tell yourself that it was right for you to have done that. So I'm grateful that I also have loving friends. So that is the last question on this page. I'm reading this from my laptop, guys, so please expect difficulties and stuff. Somebody asked me, how do you take care of your mental health on good and bad days? On good days, I make sure that I do something that excites me. First of all, that is alcohol. I'm joking. But I mean, it doesn't hurt. On good days, I make sure that I do something that makes me comfortable. I'm very much into comfort. So on good days, I make sure that I do things that make me happy, things that make me comfortable, things that make me feel like, I'm moving with life. I'm not just in the same place. But on bad days, more or less the same. I would like to say the toxic part of me would want to just sleep and just not think about that. But when I decide to do something about it, first of all is talking about it. If I have the chance to talk about it, if I'm in a space to talk about it, I talk about whatever I'm going through. If I don't feel like talking, then I try to find things that cheer me up. Usually I go play with my puppy. Guys, having a puppy has changed my life because those animals are so cute and they're so comforting. Like, I don't understand how you can just hug a puppy and you feel a whole lot better. So yeah, I'd say that is what I do on good and bad days. What's the number one thing on your bucket list? Guys, I want to go to Dubai. I want to go to Dubai. That's the one thing on my bucket list. I want to travel. Okay, let's just say travel, but Dubai is on the list. So, and thank you. She said, I'm very proud of you for starting this channel. Thank you very much. I am very proud of myself as well. Somebody asked me, how are you managing growing up? Because, wow. I wish I had the answer for you, but I don't. All I'm doing is just going through it. I can't believe we have to wake up every day and wake up to another day every single day and like do the guys, I can't. I'm not managing it. I'm just going through it. Like I'm just learning, making sure that I make the right decisions, take my time to make decisions and all of that. But I am not going I'm not handling this thing well. I wish I could just go back to being like 10 or something. Um Sorry. How are you so confident all the time? I feel like I wouldn't say that I'm the most confident person. I feel like I do, okay, maybe I do have my days where I'm not confident, but I think the thing for me is knowing that everyone has things that they're insecure about. I used to be very insecure about my voice, but now I love hearing my voice. I'm like, what does that mean? Okay, alright. So it's just knowing that I'm not perfect, and the next person that's probably judging me is not perfect either. So why should I care about what I'm wearing? You probably don't like it, but it's what I like. So it's basically just forgetting all the things that make you less confident or make you insecure. Because I feel like confidence is all about insecurities and esteem, self esteem, I guess. So I try to make sure that I'm aware of the fact that, I am beautiful in my own way and I am just as gifted as the next person, or yeah, whatever it is. Yeah, so all of that. um, how do you manage your boundaries considering you're a very nice person? I feel like for this you need to be very assertive from the get-go. If I'm in a relationship and I make a friend with a guy friend, I'm gonna tell them, look, I'm in a relationship, so there's certain things that you can't say to me or do around me or expect me to do for you, because I'm gonna respect my partner and you're gonna have to respect me. And when it comes to friendships, it's the same thing. I'm like, okay, look, you're very nice and you seem like a very nice person, yada yada yada, but I'm not comfortable with that. I just make sure that I don't do something that I don't want to do. I'm sorry, never gonna happen. I'm not gonna do something that I don't want to do. So that's how I managed to set boundaries. So I speak about it when it's a thing, maybe like it's a friendship that's starting, or maybe it's even a relative. I'm like, Ma, if you want me to drive and take and pick up this person from this place or this place, you need to tell me beforehand, not to just come the minute off and be like, you need to do this. I also have time designated for different things, so I can't always be available to you and everyone else or every need of yours. At least if you communicate, then we can meet halfway. So yeah. Last one, how many tattoos do you have and how many more to go? So I've got 2 tattoos, one of my name and what do you call them? I have my boyfriend's name tattooed. I'm joking. We have a couple's tattoo. We have matching tattoos. So I have 2. How many more to go? I genuinely want to get more. So I'd say 2 to 3 more. I think 5 is a good number. But I tried to put them in discreet places where you can only see them if I want you to see them. So the other one is here, if you guys haven't seen it, and the other one is right underneath my boob. So yeah. I love your piercing. What did mommy and dad say? Or how did they react? Well, they actually never said anything. My mom was like, why did you do that? And I was like, oh, I just wanted to. She was like, why? And I was like, I thought it was nice. And she was like, okay. And then, do you still think it's nice? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, please remove it. I was like, no, this is my lip. This is my mouth. And unfortunately, I can't do that because it doesn't stop you from being happy. So as long as it's not affecting your health or your well-being or your happiness, then I don't think there's anything wrong with me having it. She didn't really fuss. It was just a conversation where she was just trying to understand my train of thought. So yeah. What would you tell 18-year-old Inesu? I would tell myself that whatever rough time you're gonna go through, it's gonna end. You're not gonna go through 15 years of dark days. It's that issue that you're facing, whether it's the fact that you just got punished and you're embarrassed in front of the whole school, whatever it is, it's gonna end. It's just a passing thing. I would also tell myself to be positive. I feel like I used to look down on myself a lot, and I was very surprised that I was able to achieve the number of things that I managed to achieve, even though I was the one person that didn't believe that I could do it. So I would tell myself that the world is simply your canvas. You can do everything and anything that you put your mind to. It doesn't matter what people say. It doesn't matter their age. It doesn't matter their experiences. What God has planned for you will always be for you. So you need to believe that. And you need to have goals for yourself to be like, okay, I want to achieve this. I want to have this for myself, things like that. So, yeah, those are the two things that I tell myself, that the world is your canvas and nothing really lasts forever. And I think another thing is to be open-minded. Like even when you're younger and you get into relationships and stuff. I think I got my first heartbreak when I was like 18, and I thought, oh, I'm never gonna find love. I'm not gonna be happy. But ciao, the things that God will do for you are endless, and this is one of them. So even that heartbreak will not last forever. So yeah. What else? We're going on to the last set of questions now. So okay, somebody asked me, how do you hide your tattoos in front of your parents? Yada yada yada. So I usually wear tops like this. I would have changed, but I'm so lazy. I'm comfortable. I'm sitting on my bed right now. So I got mine here. So if I wear tops that simply hide it, because I mean, right now, if I'm to wear a string top, you wouldn't see it because it's going to be covered by the strap. So I always try to wear strap tops, and the other one is right underneath my boob. So I mean, you can't see it if I'm closed. So yeah. Part 2 was, don't they see it? Yada yada yada. No, they don't. They don't. But I did tell my mom about me having tattoos. So, and she was very happy. She was like, oh, I never thought somebody would get a tattoo of my name. Did you think I was going to be mad? And I was like, no, I just didn't know how you'd react because we've never spoken about tattoos before. She's like, no, I love it. How do you deal with negativity? Ooh, I don't deal with it. Don't give a fuck. What you say about me has nothing to do with me. Unless if it's constructive criticism to say, you've done this, and this, and, well, that's not even negativity anyways, but I don't deal with negativity. It has nothing to do with me. We only want positive vibes here, and that's all I'm about. Basically, people always have something to say. Even starting this YouTube channel, people are going to be like, oh, you've decided to be a YouTuber now. Oh my god, that doesn't pay. Oh, you're doing law. Do you think like any client is going to come to you when you have a YouTube channel? Yes, they will. They will. And yes, I'm deciding to do this YouTube thing because I love it. I love talking to people. So yes, that's how I deal with negativity. Just don't deal with it. Just stick to what you know about yourself and be sure of yourself. What's your advice on 16-year-old who's finding true love? I think true love exists. I've had like certain people come to me to tell me that oh, my parents have been together since they're 15, 16, yada yada yada. And people that have gone through a lot would be so quick to look down on that, to say you can't possibly find true love. But my advice on a 16-year-old is that you haven't met half the people that are going to love you in this lifetime. So if you do come across a person that you feel like you like, make sure that you're being liked and loved in every way that you want. Don't compromise yourself and who you are for the sake of a relationship, because you're going to find another person that is going to love you with your very ugly laugh and your loud screeches or whatever, everything that you don't like about yourself or everything that other people don't like about you. And also the fact that you guys are 16, that means you probably haven't matured yet. I'm not saying you're immature, but there's certain things that you're going to learn with time as you grow that will help you to be able to cultivate healthy relationships that could possibly last forever. So I'm just going to tell you to be open-minded, to make sure that you put yourself first, to make sure that you communicate, and make sure that you treat your partner correctly, because it's not always your partner that's faulty. You can also be faulty. So yeah. What keeps you happy? Music keeps me happy. Yeah, music definitely keeps me happy. Food, Um, wine. I've been saying that a lot. I'm so embarrassed, but wine keeps me happy. Um, yeah, and just being surrounded by people that I enjoy hanging with or being around, basically, that keeps me happy because I feel like the cultivating the parts that I like about myself, and that keeps me happy. Another person asked me, "What keeps you going?" What keeps me going is definitely God. I know that this sounds very much cliche, but it's not. That keeps me going because I know that no matter how hard things can get, I know that I'm gonna have God by my side. Definitely, definitely, always. Doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter even an aspiration to say I want to start a YouTube channel. I want this to work out. I'm sitting here because I believe that God is probably going to do something with this YouTube channel to change my life or somebody else's life. And that keeps me going because I don't know half the things that He has planned for me. So what keeps me going is wanting to see what He has planned for me. Another thing is, like I said, my mom, she's very supportive in a lot of things. She keeps me on my toes. She pushes me really hard. And also my partner was also very supportive. So all those people that motivate me, those people that want to see me do good, they definitely keep me going. But the first thing is definitely God and myself. I mean, I definitely think that I can do so much in this world. And, I try. So I'm really hoping that I can get to see where this is going to go and how this is going to turn out. Like 5 years from now, I'm sitting down, I'm like, I started a YouTube channel, So, yeah. What is your best attribute? I would say that I'm nice. I'm pretty much open. My boyfriend thinks I'm the social butterfly of this relationship, but I think he is. But apart from that, I feel like I'm open. I don't discriminate no matter who you are. Like, I feel like I can come across a person that maybe I'm looking nice, maybe I'm looking bougie, and then another person comes to me, with the ghetto vernacular, and I'm like, okay, I mean, I can do that, and it's not even to say I want to make you feel bad because of where you come from or whatever, and maybe that's not being nice. Maybe I can't say my best attribute is being nice with that example that I just gave you, but I think I am nice, and like I said, I feel like I can fit in basically anywhere. I've also stayed in the ghetto. This is a story for another day. I stayed in Khayelitsha in South Africa. Well, didn't stay there, but I was there for a very long time. So, yeah, I can. My best attribute is I can fit in. And one thing I'm gonna say is that I will never let life humble me because I feel like I am humble. I don't think I ever felt bad or felt like I was too deserving when I was in the ghetto. Not even to say I was living in the ghetto. I was simply just visiting, and I didn't judge anyone for any of that, and I understood that one day life could take me to be in this spot, and I knew that because I've been here and I've seen how things happen here, I'll try my way around and I'll be okay. So yeah, so I think those are my best attributes. I'm sorry for rambling, guys. I'm really sorry. What advice would you give someone starting uni who's going to do your degree? I'd basically say make sure that it's what you want to do, and remember, people are allowed to change their minds. You might think you want to do law, you might think you want to do sciences, you might think you want to be a doctor, all of that, but maybe not. Maybe that's not what you really want to do, and sometimes it takes you to get to that university to see, nah, I don't want to be here. So basically, I'd say make sure that that is what you want to do, and make sure that you know that you're allowed to change your mind. Another thing is that I'd tell you to be patient with yourself. Uni can be very overwhelming, but when you get to uni, make sure that you have friends in your program that you can work with, study with, that can push you as well. Because sometimes in uni, no one really follows up on you to say, oh, what are you, like, did you study today? Did you write your test? Yada yada. Like, nobody really cares. If you miss the deadline, you've missed it. Nobody's going to be on your neck about it. So make sure that you have supportive friends, people in the same field, people that are probably doing better than you, that you can go to when you don't understand something. I'm not saying don't play with dumb people. That sounds really mean, but I'm saying, like, don't say, okay, this person is not the smartest, so I'm not gonna hang out with them. But just make sure that you do play with people that are doing better than you, that you can get advice from. Yeah, and what I can say is that law is very challenging, to be honest. So I would say that you need to believe in yourself, and you need to push yourself a lot harder than you've ever done before, because every day is going to be like a battle. You're going to have to outdo yourself every single day, and every single test, every single assignment. But you know, in the end, it's going to be worth it. It's definitely going to be worth it. So yeah, I hope I've answered your questions to your satisfaction. I think I did well. I don't know, but we'll see when I watch this back. But anyways, guys, that was it for my first YouTube video. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to be posting question and answer thingies on my Instagram, so that you guys can recommend what you guys would want to see me do in my second video. So thank you very much for tuning in. If you've gotten here, I love you. And yeah, let's get this started. Bye.